So today we have a great panel of career changers, all MBA alumni of Portland State, and they come from a really diverse and varied background. So I'm excited to hear all of their stories and hear some of the questions you guys have for them and how they've managed to transition their careers sometimes 180 degrees.
Boy, I don't know where to start. A lot has changed for me in the last 10 years. I'm one of those people that went back to school as an adult. I had my daughter, she's my only child, in 2000, and after having her, I realized, boy, I need to earn more money because kids are kind of expensive. And at the time, I was working in the beauty industry, which certainly wasn't what I wanted to do forever, but it pays pretty well compared to other things that you can do when you don't have a degree. It's a long journey between beauty, working in the beauty industry, doing manicures, to where I am now, and the MBA definitely helped me get there. While I was at PSU, I took a sales position, and then I was able to leverage my sales experience and my MBA to get a sales position at a marketing agency, which I knew that ultimately was the career path that I wanted.
So I actually worked at OHSU for about 3 years before starting an MBA, because I realized that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do something different. I was really looking at finance, looking at something business, management related, but still analytical, because I like the analytical side of things, and that was the route I was thinking of taking. So while I went and worked through my MBA, I was still working at OHSU, and I came across a position that was available that I saw actually through the Career Center here. That was at a small bank called Renaissance Credit Services, which was really focusing on experimentation. Then from there, now I've been at Wells Fargo for about 9 years. And at Wells Fargo, I've focused on credit risk and then now in fraud risk. And specifically focusing on, again, kind of experimentation to see what works to stop the bad guys from stealing money on wellsfargo.com.
Because of the MBA program, I feel like I have been able to, that was the reason I feel like I was able to launch into Nike and actually roll into their IT groups. And right now I work with product creation, so a lot of the apparel, equipment, and footwear engines, as well as the manufacturing side of things, and we're responsible for the technology that enables them to do what they need to do better. I remember one of the speakers in that class said, don't hesitate to open your mind to different types of careers through the MBA program. What you start going in as may not be what you end with. And I really didn't think that applied to me at the time, but over the progression of my courses, I started to feel like I wasn't being challenged enough in the job that I had.
Early on in the program, you step back from all of the finance and accounting and technical skills and really focus on what do I want out of life, what kind of careers will provide that, what skills do I need to build to get there. It's a really phenomenal experience. To me, the skills that we receive in the MBA program are fantastic, and those are givens. When you're looking at a new employer, they're going to expect that you're competent in all of those areas. Where you really need to shine are just kind of the personal motivation of the dedication of following through with what you're looking for, finding something that you are relatable and passionate with or about, and really those are people skills. Those are self-determination and drive. Those are things that really set you apart from other applicants.
Tremendous. I mean, the value's tremendous. I feel like I don't think I would be working for Nike if I hadn't gone through the MBA program. I think it helped me to take myself out of that education kind of field and have people look at me more as a business professional.
By the time you finish the program, if you're interested in living in Portland, you've had multiple exposure points where you've networked and interacted and actually provided valuable work for companies. So I think the experience there is unmatched.
Personally, I've sat in the room while business owners have looked through resumes and they notice the MBA. It just carries with it a certain stamp of credibility. It's not the only reason to get it, but I do think it matters.